Yo, what's up guys, it's Harley the Smiler here, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a Fortnite Seasons tier list, all the way from Season 1, all the way up to Season 3, Chapter 2. And we're going to be rating these seasons on events, what it brought to the game, new items, new weapons, etc. And just how far the game is, like general mechanics at that point. So if you do enjoy, make sure to smash that like button. Let's get into this. So then, Season 1. Obviously, there was technically a season 0, but this is like the early days of the game. I never got to play this because I started playing in season 6. I'm not an OG. But if I could go back and play this season, I definitely would because it's like, the old game. Everyone wants to see where it used to be, and if you are an OG to this game, you probably really enjoyed this season. And just to see all the things that was in the season that are removed now. For example, the Zapper traps, I believe they're called, the electric ceiling traps. That's it. And just obviously, there's not a lot of stuff in the game then, but just people remembering this season will bring back all the good memories. So yeah, if I could play this, I definitely would. So obviously season 1 is nostalgic, so because of that, I would probably put it in good because it's the start of the game. But I never played. I've only been playing since season 6, obviously, like I've said. So it's gonna have to go in good for me. Season 2, the first battle pass. Obviously there wasn't 100 tiers, but obviously it's the first battle pass, and the night theme seemed really cool. Of the knights, blue squire, black knight, the black knight skin, good tier, well, technically 70, whatever it was. And obviously, still early days of the game, but this is the first point where you could get a load of cosmetics. You could either get them for free or buy the battle pass. And I'd love to play in this season, obviously, I can't. So, it's the first battle pass, and obviously, it's nostalgic like season 1. But it has got that upgrade of the battle pass. But I think I'm still gonna put it in good. I like the look of it. Obviously I haven't played it, and I think it has to go in good. Right then, season 3. So I believe there was an event in this season. Was it at the end, the meteor, or is that technically season 4? I'm not sure, but the battle pass was decent. Apart from some of the skins didn't match the astronaut theme. But battle pass good. The map was good. Obviously, new stuff added. So because of all that, it looks decent. But the battle pass skins don't really match. Obviously, you've got the John Wick skin, and everyone loves that skin. But I mean, it doesn't fit the astronaut theme. So I'm probably gonna have to put that in May. Season 4. So obviously the meteor landed at the start, creating Dusty Divot, and at the end there was the rocket event, and I watched that on YouTube. It was quite good, and the battle pass skins, man, superheroes. It reminds me of some sort of Marvel crossed with an alien film because there's superheroes and there's also meteors coming down. And I'd love to play this season. Obviously, I believe the drum gun was added in this season, and I'd definitely cop that battle pass. But I believe the Omega did take quite a bit to max out. So because of all that, I really like superheroes, I'm not gonna lie. And just to have like some superhero skins in Fortnite with the battle pass, that would be amazing. And I just think, the meteor crashing down and creating Dusty Divot. I think it's Dusty Divot. And then the rocket launch at the end of the season. That's gonna have to probably go in amazing. I wish I could play in that season, but I never got a chance to. Season 5, Worlds Collide. So this was like aftermath of the rocket event, and everything starts rifting in the trailer. And obviously the drum gun's still in the game. It's probably still mega OP, But I'm not sure what else was new in this season. The battle pass was decent. You know, the drift skin is quite good to be fair. And I liked the storyline with the cube. I believe it started toppling around the map and then eventually it melted into Loot Lake and everyone was just bouncing on the purple water. That must have been well fun. And the loot pool, I think revolvers and stuff were still in. Uh, what's that location called that everyone loved? Lazy Links. That was an amazing location. Never got to play this season, but wish I could. So yeah, all the rifting and stuff is quite cool, and the cube going into the lake, that was quite, that must have been quite cool for people to try out, you know, bouncing on Loot Lake. But I feel like it's not as good as Season 4. There's just something about Season 4 that I feel like it's better. So I'm gonna have to put Season 5 in good. Right then, so Season 6, at the start, this was the floating island from Loot Lake. Obviously, the cube came out of the ground, and it was Halloween themed, and I quite like Halloween. The battle pass, good. I didn't buy it though because it was my first season playing. I thought, what's the point? But you know, the fact that they brought the zombies into the game, I feel like that was a good idea because it's something different. Not many people like the zombies, but it's something different. And the butterfly event at the end, that was good. The new Loot Lake, obviously, at the end as well. So it turned from like Leaky Lake back to Loot Lake. From Loot Lake to Leaky Lake to Loot Lake. So yeah, after all that, obviously it's my first season I ever played Fortnite in. And I really did like it. I liked the cube event at the end as well. And I liked the Halloween theme. But I'm probably gonna put it in, oh, which one? Amazing or good? I'm probably gonna put it in good because I do feel like season 7 and 8 are better. Season 7 around Christmas time, the favourite time of my year. And this season I really liked. Obviously, there was planes added. The Infinity Blade was added but then removed after a little bit. Not everyone liked the planes. I did. Balloons were still in the game. They were good. Obviously, the gold pumps, and I believe the regular submachine guns were vaulted before this season, but then they came back, and I really did like this season, like especially with you know, Polar Peak, the whole Arctic location. I feel like that was a good addition and definitely something different to the map rather than just all greenery. And yeah, so one of my favourite seasons by far. Battle Pass was good as well. I loved this season, man. I really did. And probably one of my favourite seasons by far. I'm going to have to put it in God season. Just an all around. We all love Christmas. It's just a great season in general. Season 8, another fun and enjoyable season. The Pirates theme was good, and there was new locations, Lazy Lagoon, Sunny Steps, and obviously the main one being the volcano. The skins were good, especially with the Polar Peak prisoner. He started melting out of the ice over time, and that was a good that was a good little feature, Easter egg. You could go inside and have a look how much is melted. And I really enjoyed this season, you know, the battle pass was good. And I loved the pirate theme. The fully upgraded tier 1 skin was good. And also the fully upgraded tier 100 skin. I believe that was called Lux. All around great season. So again, this is another season I absolutely loved. Like, I might put it on God's season again with season 7 because probably my favourite season apart from season 7. And I loved all the new stuff it brought to the game. Amazing battle pass. All around So then, season 9, I wasn't a big fan of this season, but when I started playing it more, I eventually got used to it. Obviously, the vault of the pumps and um, the locations that were destroyed by the season 8 volcano event, unvaulting event, they were replaced with futuristic buildings. For example, Retail Row turned into Mega Mall, and Tilted Towers turned into Neo Tilted. And it was alright. The combats took a bit of skill to use and took a while to get used to. So that's why I didn't like it how they vaulted the pump. But at one point they seemed to like unvault loads of things like the revolvers. Obviously the purple and legendary version of the revolvers were added as well. The rock skin was quite good. And what was the tier 100 skin? I forgot what the tier 100 skin for that season was, so if you know, let me know in the comments. So I don't feel too great about this season, the season 9. The fact that they vaulted the pumps and the combats were broken at the start and then they were absolutely insane. You pretty much had to have a combat to win. I'm gonna put it in meh because I don't feel like it was good. Season X, Season 10, whatever you want to call it. There was just something about this season, like the mechs were added, they were insane. They'd rip through your builds and just kill you in an instant. The theme was quite good, like the time travel. Some locations got replaced with, those rift zones. Like, I remember what is it? The taco place. And the tilted town idea was quite cool. Apart from when the zone went over it. I didn't really like the battle pass, all just different versions of previous skins. Not too great battle pass. But at the end we did get the gold tax MG. But I do feel like the mechs did ruin it. And also the meteor in the sky. It looked cool, but people would just stand on top of there and snipe you. So yeah, I didn't really like Season 10 just because of the battle pass. Uh, they're all reskins and everything, so I'm gonna have to put it in bad. I'm very sorry, but uh, obviously this is my opinion. If you liked Season X, good for you. Chapter 1, Season 1. So, this was after the game was offline for about 3 days, and I've got to tell you, the map was amazing, like a whole new map, loads more new locations. Obviously, the gold pumps were unvaulted, which everyone loves. Um, so the battle pass, each skin had like two variants, and I wasn't sure what was going on. And the storyline between Ego and Alter I didn't really see much there, but they did turn into Ghost and Shadow in Chapter 2, Season 2. I loved the fishing mechanic, you know, and obviously the Ripley skin was just memes, let's be honest. But uh, all around massive mountains, snow area, greenery, mix of everything. And I'll I definitely think it was uh, something to look forward to when the game went offline. So obviously it is a start of Fortnite Chapter 2, but I just didn't really see like a storyline in it, and I'm gonna have to put it in meh. Meh. Chapter 2, Season 2, Top Secret, agent themed. The intro to the season was great, and I loved how they added the 5 new locations, all had bosses, and the bosses were battle pass skins, and if you eliminated them, obviously you get the mythic, and some of the mythics, obviously the drum gun, I quite liked it. Like, obviously you wouldn't want it used against you, but using it was just so satisfying. And the theme of the season and the Ghost versus Shadow storyline, great. And obviously there is the Doomsday event right at the end, which recently happened. creating that tsunami storm. I actually really liked that event. People are saying it's trash, but you've got to appreciate Epic Games' effort for making something enjoyable. And yeah, I loved the idea of the agents, and it's similar to like superheroes and everything. And I liked the first, you know, test of the mythic bosses and henchmen. I'm gonna have to put it in amazing. So, Season 3, Chapter 2, the season everyone has been waiting for a while. And the map flooding was a good idea. And I do like some of the new locations. The new mythic items are good as well, like the shockwave grenade launcher. Like that's just something else. That's just fun. And obviously we've got sharks that jump out of the water and get you sometimes. Or you can ride on them. And I like the sharks and the whirlpools to get around because we did need some sort of mobility. The vehicles in this season, yep, great. We've still got the helicopters, still got the boats, but we've also got sharks, and the battle pass is all right. Uh, when you level up the tier 1 skin to tier 100 and get that extra style, that looks quite good. It's like a glowing demon sort of thing. Obviously, there's not a lot to judge it on because the season only came out a few days ago. But for now, because of the charged shotgun in replace of the pump and everything like that, I'm gonna have to put it in good because they brought the hunting rifles back. That's a good thing, and I do like the new locations. And there we go. So there is my tier list completed. I want to hear your guys' opinion. So comment down below what categories you'd put these seasons in. And yeah, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to drop a like. Comment what you want to see next, and subscribe with the bell on so you never miss an upload. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.